What is going on? You got Shempi here, bringing you the first game with the Charlotte Bobcats. Check out the starting lineup right there. I'm liking Steven Jackson and Gerald Wallace, bringing something definitely different than what I had on the Jazz. And I'm trying to get started early, but I'm missing that open three, or what I thought was open, and they come back, and Manu just hits it, making me feel a little dumb. But I gotta get something started here, and Steven Jackson rolling just really nice, and gotta love that. I'm hoping this offense is gonna be a little more fun than the Jazz. We had Amare, but Steven Jackson comes right back and shows that we can play some defense. And Gerald Wallace on the break, I love that. And I'm trying to get my teammates involved early here, get that team chemistry up pretty high and early. And Devin Harris, those crazy little layup, and he is definitely a solid point guard, and gonna be tough this game. He's pretty good, but Diaw, I really like his game. He's a little bit more of an outside power forward, and didn't have that in Boozer or Millsap. Although they could hit them, Diaw can step out and hit the three if he wants to. But take a look at this guy, the rookie for the New Jersey Nets, and a really great pickup so far. If you watch him in this game, he is just amazing. A name you're going to want to remember, Roc Dragic. Yeah, pretty interesting, but Wallace just gets dirty, and I give him a little lead pass, but he does the rest, and I'm hoping I'm not going to have to do too many lead passes, and I can get some of these jump shots. But you see me, I'm trying to change my game up a little bit, work the post move. Nice little fadeaway, pretty silky after it hit the rim a couple times, but we'll just ignore that little part. And I'm trying to get started on the jump shots here. That's what I love to do. And here I'm finding Diop, someone I wasn't expecting to provide much offense, and he hits that tough shot and gives me another assist. And I'm starting to think that everyone on this team can hit in this first half, and everything's going down. I'm loving it. But New Jersey's coming on strong, and what's coming. Roc Dragic incoming, and look out below, and look at that sexy face. One of the most beautiful people I think I've ever seen, and almost brings a tear to my eye. But Brown, my rookie, trying to get involved, and he goes for a nice little side fade, and he gets the lucky bounce, but can't complain about that. And here, we're double teaming Manu Ginobili, but he gets the ball back and handing it off to Devin Harris, who hits a tough shot. I have great defense, hand in his face, but that's all right. And I'm finding Diaw. I'm doing this crazy little pass out of the layup. I don't like to do that too much, but sometimes it's just too much. And Roc Dragic playing out of his mind. It's his second game, but Boris Diaw is trying to make his name on the baseline, and he keeps going there, and I keep finding him, contested or not. And you see him getting a little cocky, showboating in front of this home crowd for the Nets. But they're getting it back to their playmaker, Roc Dragic, and he's making it count. But, I got to get inside and work my dunks a little bit. If you haven't noticed, I switched up all of my dribble moves, and I selected a new dunk package, and I switched everything up except for my shots. Because, once you find a shot that works, and JJ Redick is mine, you just got to go with it. But, I got to find an answer for Roc Dragic here, and I call for the double team. And I find Wallace, who hits a nice floater, giving me another assist. And at this point, I'm 12-12, and that's a great half. I mean, I'd take that for a game, really. 5 rebounds doesn't hurt either, but we'll jump right back into here, and Devin Harris backing it out, and Manu Ginobili wide open for 3. And I just want to let you know, I let Mancake take over here, and he's just making me look dumb, calling for those crazy alley-oops, and I end up getting down. Ginobili hits another three, and at this point I decided to take back over, and finding Wallace making a great break on the fast break, and gotta love that, but I gotta come back in this game. It's the third quarter, and certainly Manu Ginobili playing this well. He's tough to stop, and I gotta do something. So I tried to drive into the paint, and I draw the foul, and I was able to get a nice little layup for a three-point play. The three-pointers weren't dropping at all this game, but we gotta find a way to stop Manu. But at this point, I'm sort of realizing that I'm down to the Nets, and that's not something that sticks well with me, and I decide I want to get our true playmaker involved, and Byron Mullins hit this nice shot, and probably the best player on my team, and definitely looking to get him involved a little bit more throughout the season. But we're down by 6 at this point, and I see a mid-range shot, and they're playing a little off, so I decide to hit that and make the game even closer. And Gerald Wallace, does a nice little hop step, and you complain about that. And here I'm going down to Tyson Chandler, who does a nice tip pass, and Gerald Wallace starting to play pretty well down in that paint. And here I just school their entire team, and I'm gonna admit I get a little bit lucky and hit that nice layup. Body moving all around, but at this point Manu got the ball back in his hands, and I'm worried. It's all tied up, but man, he's making it hard for me to come back. But with time running off the shot clock, great ball movement, and Boris Diaw gets the solid offensive rebound and puts it back up, and I'm loving his play so far. He does exactly what he needs to do, but Tyrese Thomas is making this tough, known to be a banger and throwing it down, but he's been doing crazy floaters and little shots, and who they're going to find late in the game, Roc Dragic, their new go-to player. But, Brook Lopez, he doesn't want you to forget about him, and he goes down to the post, and at this point, I'm not sure what to do. It's a close game, and it's remaining close, and plays like this are just not helping. Ball gets bounced around and lands in Devin Harris's hands, but I find I got to do something. So I take the quick three and, get that and trying to make this game close. And it's the end of the game here. I got to make something happen. This just not very pretty, but it goes in. So I can't complain too much about that. But I'm worried here. I know Roc Dragic's got something up his sleeve. And here he comes, taking a tough but good look, and he misses, and I got pretty lucky on that one, and we could have come away with a win. But just take a look at the stats here. Steven Jackson a little quiet, but I'm hoping to wake up later in the season. And the New Jersey Nets turning out to be a pretty good opponent with Roc Dragic and Manu Ginobili. We'll see how they do the rest of the year, and see ya!